Hello, my mystic friends. I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate, and today we're going to be diving into the month of November of 2025, this monthly astrology forecast. I want to share insights with you in order to help you connect with your inner wisdom to move more in alignment with the universe. Now, I do have some exciting news to share. I am excited to share my 2026 year ahead astrology forecast. Each one is an extended video with a detailed PDF that explains the key transits, the eclipses, and all the shifts so you can help navigate your year with confidence. You can grab your sign or bundle all 12 at willowgracemystic.com or in the link below. So for my Cancer friends, November of 2025, it arrives with this month being one of profound connection, of creativity and self-discovery for you. For you, you are naturally attuned to the rhythm of life, the tides of emotion, the whispers of intuition. You are already tuned in. So this month, the planets are guiding you to have more balance. You need to have emotional security with what you desire, with what you love, with your own self-expression and creativity. The energies are kind of unfolding, and they're asking you to release what no longer nourishes you while opening up your heart to deeper purpose and a soul alignment. I want to start off with the full moon that will be on the 5th. Knowing that the moon is your chart ruler, full and new moons, and any of the major aspects are always important for you to be following. So this full moon, it occurs in your 11th house. You have the sun in your 5th house of creativity and the full moon in your 11th house of friendship, community, your future dreams. Full moons always bring about culminations, closures, endings, an opportunity to release, to let go. And so this one has you focusing on your connections with other people, the vision that you hold for the future. This is saying, what do I now know that I'm ready to release and let go of? What I thought I wanted to do may not be in alignment. And so this lunation, it highlights the ways that you have outgrown certain social circles or networks or collective goals. You might feel drawn to release friendships or group affiliations that just no longer align with your values. And at the same time, the full moon, it can bring you this recognition within a community or a fulfillment of a dream that you've been working towards. Remember that these connections that we have in this house, they can be in person and they can be also in line, like online, like Facebook and Instagram or TikTok or Reddit, or it can be our online community as well as our in-person community. This Taurus energy, it's asking you to slow down and to savor the meaningful connections that you've built. This is a reminder that true belonging comes from quality, not quantity. The steady, grounding presence of those people that honor and support your growth. Now, on just 2 days later, on November 7th, we're going to have Uranus now go back into the sign of Taurus. Now, Uranus was in Taurus for about 8 years, and then it moved into Gemini recently. Now that it's going retrograde back into it, it's reactivating for one final hurrah. And so Uranus activating your 11th house, this continues the longer cycle of revolution within your friendship, within your goals, within the people that you collaborate with. There can be surprising shifts that now that come up within these social networks. Perhaps new unconventional people, they enter into your life, or there could be old friendships that just suddenly change course. Uranus's presence here, it reminds us that your future is not fixed. You are free to dream. You can do things differently to align with your vision of who you're becoming rather than who you once were. Now, on the same day, we're going to have Venus in Scorpio, and it's going to be in a square with Pluto and Aquarius. Now, squares bring about tension. Their purpose is to create tension for change. And so you have Venus creating tension within your fifth house of love and creativity in a square with Pluto in your house of intimacy and shared resources and debt. You might feel this like push-pull between joy, self-expression, depth of the commitments between partnerships or relationships with other people. There can be romantic or creative passions that bring about or stir these dynamic shifts, requiring you to navigate moving forward carefully. This is an invitation for you to embrace honesty and transformation rather than control and fear. Now, I want to go one more day to November 9th. Now, this is when Mercury is now going to station retrograde. So it's going to draw your attention inward. Mercury is our thoughts, our ideas, and our communication. It's in your sixth house of your daily habits, your work, your health routines, your service to others, but also, taking care of yourself also. And so it brings back up to the surface old projects or tasks or health patterns that you need to take a look at and review. You might feel delays at work, or there can be miscommunication with coworkers here, or the need to reestablish the balance between your daily needs and possibly your schedule, your work schedule, because this is the house of finding a balance between home and career. For you, my Cancer friends, this is an opportunity for you to refine your routines, to come up with an alternative strategy. Perhaps you've been overextending yourself or scattering your energy everywhere or ignoring what your body needs, mind, body, spirit. Mercury retrograde here, it's encouraging you to reorganize, to prioritize, and to realign your work habits with your soul, with your well-being. Now, I want to move us to 2 more days to the 11th. Now, we're also going to have Jupiter now station retrograde. So I'm hoping you're seeing the theme here. So Jupiter is in your first house of self, abundance, mind, body, who you are. I always say it's also your business card, it's your website. This is a deeply personal transit for you. Normally, Jupiter expands, but during its retrograde, your growth is going to turn inward. You might feel called to reflect upon your path, your purpose, possibly the way that you present yourself to the world, what name you want to be called, the clothes or the way that you look. For you, this retrograde, it can feel like a pause, a moment for you to realign with what is your truth before you move forward. You might revisit personal goals or reconsider how do you want to expand and what does that look like. This is not about rushing the external growth, but it's cultivating the wisdom and the faith of going within to identify what has changed and how you're evolving because of that. Now I want to move to the 18th. So here you're going to have Mercury continue its story and move into the sign of Scorpio. So Mercury moving back into the sign of Scorpio, there's a lot going on at this time. It turns your focus into love and creativity and children, your own inner child, lovers. And so old creative projects, they can resurface, or you may reconnect with a romantic partner from your past. Remember, it's rethink, review, revise, reevaluate. This is a period for you that's inviting you to revisit how you express joy and happiness. Have you been neglecting play and pleasure and being all work, no play? For you, it's a time for you to reignite your passions, to return to hobbies or creative endeavors that bring you joy. Something that once brought you happiness. It's going back and reflecting on how you express love, not just within relationships, but how you show up for life itself. It's a realignment. Now, the very next day, you are going to have a Sun, Mercury, Cazimi, and a new moon at the same time. And so new moons are always a chance to plant seeds, fresh start, clean slate. So on November 20th, it's probably the most important and potent day of the month for you. This will be about clarity, and it's when insight breaks through the confusion, because when Mercury is in the heart of the sun, it's that aha moment. I get it. I understand it. It's bringing you this fresh start in the same area. For you, this is about beginning a new project, or a renewal of something that has to do with joy, or a shift in how do you approach love, or a theme that could have something to do with your own children. This new moon is asking you, what makes my heart feel alive? What do I want to create that reflects my soul? It's tuning in and receiving that guidance. This lunation, it's empowering you to plant these seeds for transformation in the realm of joy, reminding you that pleasure and creativity, those are sacred, not just frivolous. Now, on the very next day, on the 20th, we're going to have Uranus in a sextile with Neptune. So Uranus and Neptune, they're both at the 29th degree. They're both retrograde. The 29th degree is an anaretic degree, but now we're revisiting. This month has a lot of rethink, review, revisit, go within. And so this is linking your 11th house of your future dreams with your 9th house of higher wisdom and expansion of your mind with philosophy and belief, and expansion of spirituality. This harmonious aspect, it brings inspiration, it brings vision, compassion within what are your long-term goals. You might feel drawn to pursue like a spiritual study, a class or a workshop, or to go back and revisit one, or a creative, like a collaboration with other people. For you, Cancer, this transit, it opens up the door to envision a future that's not only imaginative, but it's also grounded and stable. It reminds you that your dreams, they don't have to be practical in order to be possible. They simply just need to be in alignment with your higher calling. November of 2025 is going to be this month of you balancing your heart with your mind. It's yourself with the collective, your past with your future. It's a lot of going out and in, and the Taurus full moon and Uranus in your 11th house, it's going to help you to bring clarity to what you want to change within your social world, within what is your long-term vision. Mercury retrograde is going to pull you back into your daily routines and say, I need to have a focus on my creative passions. It's asking for refinement and renewal. And Jupiter retrograde in your sign, it invites deep self-reflection. It's guiding you in order to grow from within before you expand outward. The Scorpio new moon, the Sun, Mercury, Cazimi in your 5th house, it's really highlighting the importance of joy and creative practices and love along your journey. This is not frivolous energy for you. This is the essence of your soul's healing and growth. With Uranus sextile to Neptune, you are encouraged to dream and dream big, to weave together creativity, wisdom, future goals into something that is beautiful, a new tapestry. So for my Cancer friends, a mantra for you can be, I honor the joy that lives within me, and I release what no longer brings joy to me, opening up my heart to love and creativity and authentic self-expression. So for my Cancer friends, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below.